Welcome to Visionary Designs, where we explore interiors that captivate the imagination and transform the spaces we live in. Today, we're venturing into a world of creativity and bold expression with modern eclectic foyers. Foyers are more than just entryways. They set the tone for the entire home. And with the modern eclectic style, you have the freedom to mix and match elements from different eras, styles, and cultures, creating a space that feels both fresh and timeless. Let's take a step into this dynamic world, where clean lines meet vibrant textures, and every piece tells its own unique story. Whether you're a fan of bold statements or subtle juxtapositions, this style offers endless possibilities to make a lasting first impression. At the heart of a modern eclectic foyer is the art of contrast. Eclectic design thrives on the unexpected, juxtaposing sleek modern lines with vintage treasures, or pairing minimalist elements with bold, eye-catching pieces. Picture this: a polished concrete floor softened by a vintage Persian rug, or a contemporary bench placed beneath a grand antique mirror. These contrasts don't clash, they harmonize, creating a space that feels both curated and spontaneous. This design philosophy invites you to embrace diversity within the decor. It's about mixing shapes, colors, and materials in a way that feels cohesive but never predictable. This balance of opposites is what makes modern eclectic foyers so captivating. They pull you in with their intriguing blend of simplicity and complexity, old and new, familiar and surprising. In modern eclectic design, color plays a pivotal role, offering a wide range of expression. While modern styles often lean towards neutral palettes, eclectic interiors invite more adventurous use of color. That doesn't mean overwhelming the senses, though. There's a careful balance. You might see a mostly neutral space punctuated by a bold accent wall in deep teal or mustard yellow, or perhaps a pop of color in the form of a statement chair or vibrant artwork. The beauty of modern eclectic foyers is that you can play with color to reflect your own personality. Want to keep things subtle? Soft earth tones and natural textures can ground the space, while hints of bold hues offer a touch of the unexpected. Prefer to go bolder? Rich jewel tones or splashes of neon can energize the room without overwhelming its modern sophistication. Beyond color, texture is a key player in defining a modern eclectic foyer. While the minimalist side of the design might favor sleek, streamlined surfaces, eclectic style invites layers of tactile materials. Imagine a smooth marble console table contrasted with a rough-hewn wooden stool, or a woven basket sitting next to a sleek metal lamp. These layers of texture add depth and warmth, turning what could be a simple space into one rich with sensory experiences. The fusion of modern and eclectic styles is particularly striking in the way materials interact. You might see polished concrete alongside soft textiles, or a crisp, modern light fixture above a rustic wooden floor. Each material offers its own character, contributing to a foyer that feels inviting, dynamic, and full of life. In any eclectic space, art and decor are key elements in telling a story, and the foyer is no exception. Think of it as the gallery wall of your home, the place where you first showcase your personality to guests. The beauty of modern eclectic design is that it allows you to mix high and low, new and old. A piece of contemporary abstract art can sit next to a vintage sculpture, or a minimalist ceramic vase can be accompanied by an ornate, hand-carved bowl. These elements come together to curate a narrative, one that reflects not just a design aesthetic, but a lifestyle. The art you choose for your modern eclectic foyer can evoke emotion, inspire conversation, or simply serve as a striking visual statement. Whether it's a bold, oversized painting that dominates the space, or smaller, carefully selected decor that invites closer inspection, the focus is on individuality and personal expression. Lighting plays a crucial role in a modern eclectic foyer. It's not just about illumination, it's about setting the mood. Statement lighting, whether a contemporary pendant or a vintage chandelier, can be the focal point that pulls the room together. Picture a sleek industrial-style light fixture casting warm light over a rustic wooden console, or a classic Edison bulb shining above a glossy, modern tile floor. The juxtaposition of styles feels both fresh and intentional, creating a balanced play of modern and vintage influences. Layered lighting also works well in these spaces. Wall sconces, floor lamps, and even recessed lighting can combine to create an inviting glow, highlighting different textures and features within the foyer. The right lighting not only enhances the eclectic charm of the space, but also ensures that every element, whether a piece of art, a plant, or furniture, shines in its best light. At its core, a foyer must be functional, but that doesn't mean it can't also be expressive. In a modern eclectic foyer, practical elements like coat racks, benches, and shoe storage are seamlessly integrated with style. You might see a contemporary storage bench with clean lines complemented by an ornate vintage coat rack. These elements don't just serve a purpose, they add to the room's personality. Think about adding a unique tray for keys, a vintage catch-all for mail, or even a bold patterned rug that's both visually striking and practical. By blending form and function, a modern eclectic foyer remains an organized, welcoming space without sacrificing its eclectic charm. Finally, what makes a modern eclectic foyer truly special is the personal touch. This is where design transcends decoration and becomes a reflection of who you are. It's where you can display mementos from your travels, a collection of unique items you've gathered over time, or a mix of objects that might not traditionally go together, but work beautifully because they mean something to you. Your foyer is the first space you see when you come home and the last space before you leave, so let it reflect your personality. Whether it's a cherished piece of art, a family heirloom, or a quirky object that sparks joy, the personal elements you choose will turn your foyer into a true reflection of your home's story. A modern eclectic foyer is much more than a transition space. It's a vibrant, welcoming introduction to your home. By blending modern elements with eclectic charm, you create a space that feels personal, expressive, and full of character. Each piece, each color, and each texture come together to create an unforgettable entryway that leaves a lasting impression. If you found inspiration in these modern eclectic foyers, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Visionary Designs. We'll keep exploring unique styles that turn everyday spaces into extraordinary experiences.